I'm tired. I just got off of work at about 6:30. It's 7:30 now, and I got to get up and go back to work at 5:30 in the morning. This sucks. But I'm balancing two things right now. A job that I need and my YouTube dream coming true. I mean, never did I expect to see this amount of growth this fast, and it's been mind-boggling to say the least. Definitely apologize about the titling issue yesterday. I never meant for that to be clickbaity. You won't have to worry about that in the future with the After Prison Show. I'm not going to be doing anything like that anymore. Also, I will pride myself on keeping this channel as authentic and real as it could ever be. That is what After Prison Show is all about. I do have an announcement to make. My job, my YouTube, both of them, really important. It's time to take a chance. Today at work, I just put in my 2 weeks notice. I'm leaving my job for YouTube. Anything that you pursue in this world, anything that you want to achieve, at some point you're going to be forced to take a chance, to gamble on it. Is this the right thing for me to do, to go all in for After Prison Show? Personally, I think so. I definitely want to hear what you think, so please comment down below and let me know exactly what you think. This is the Q&A video that I had mentioned a couple of days ago. I want to address a few questions to possibly give you a little more about me and After Prison Show. There's a lot of new subscribers here. I get tons of questions, and obviously I won't be able to go over all of those questions here in this video. I'll probably only address like a few of them, but I will give you more information so that you get a better feel of what After Prison Show is, who I am. I mean, I'm this guy who's just blowing up on YouTube, it would appear. I don't want to sound conceited when I say that, but literally, I feel it just as much as I'm sure you out there feel it too. I'm blessed for this. I'm absolutely amazed by all of this, and this is my dream. I'm watching it come true now, and it's because of all of you out there. So before I go any further, I just gotta say thank you to every one of you for supporting After Prison Show and helping it reach this level of success already. First, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, how is After Prison Show blowing up like this? What is going on? You had this many subscribers yesterday, and today you have, what, over 41,000 right now? It's unbelievable. But what has happened is, my video, how to make a prison tattoo gun, went moderately viral. And because of that, a lot of people are starting to get introduced to After Prison Show. I hear this question all the time as well. I'm sure a lot of you already know the answer to this, but I'm going to go ahead and answer it again. Why were you incarcerated? I was locked up for 7 years for nonviolent drug offenses. If you haven't seen the video on my channel called How Prison Completely Changed My Life, please check that out. I tell my entire story in that video. But now I want to get to some questions some awesome fans have asked. Obviously, I won't be able to get to a lot of these questions. I apologize if I don't get to your question, but know this as well. I do everything in my power to try to interact with all of the people on this channel. At 41,000 plus right now, it's kind of hard to do it all the time. But you can also add me on Snapchat, After Prison Show. I do my best to just interact with all of the awesome supporters on this channel that I can. First question, Chase Kruger asks, did you have a lot of friends while in prison? And if so, are you still in touch with them? Well, Chase, I did have a lot of friends while in prison. In fact, while in prison, you have to have friends, and it helps to have a lot. I was a tattoo artist in prison, so I definitely had a lot of friends. People always wanted tattoos. If you're in prison and you don't have friends and you try to be a loner, your time's gonna be really difficult. People may try to single you out thinking that you're weak. As for if I'm still in touch with those friends, I am in contact with a few of the people that I know from prison. Unfortunately though, some of those that I do know from prison have either gone back to jail, getting locked up again, or even worse, died from drugs. Next question, Game Dragon. How and why did you get motivated to do YouTube and involved with YouTube? Keep it real, my dude. I gotta keep it real. Why did I get involved in YouTube? I feel like I have a lot of awesome content to share with the world. What better platform to use than YouTube? tattoo tutorials, showing people all sorts of crazy things that prisoners do while in prison and the things that they make and how they make them and how they use them. But also, I felt like I could reach people through YouTube, through powerful, awesome videos that inspire or motivate or even educate. I could reach people who possibly are dealing with struggles or problems in their lives and either help them or inspire them to want to change and make their own lives better. That's why I got involved with YouTube. Next question. Greco. Was it hard to get used to the new technology or just learn how to use them? Greco, I highly recommend that you check out my video called Learning to Use Smartphone Technology After Prison. It's a funny video and it's absolutely the truth. When I first got arrested in 2008, iPhone was just getting released. I never had any experience with smartphone technology, tablets, or anything like that. So coming home, yes, learning to use all of the new technology took a little time. Next question, from Mexican Monstrosity. Big fan of yours, but can I ask you something? Does the dropping the soap expression actually exist? No. In fact, in prison, you're forced to shower with tons of people. You may be in the shower with 5, 6, 10, 15 people at one time. But it's eyes on the road at all times. If you're caught looking down in the shower, somebody's probably going to try to fight you, kill you, stab you. It's not going to be pretty. 10 and 4. I think that's right. No, 11 and 2. I don't know what the steering wheel thing is, but you definitely need to keep your eyes on the road while you're in the shower. Anything down here, do not look. And that's real. If somebody actually does drop the soap in the shower, people do make a big deal of it. Oh, you dropped the soap. It's funny, you know, people laugh about it. But you better not look at that guy while he's going to pick up the soap because, again, he may try to fight you, stab you, kill you. It could be very bad for you. So the expression dropping the soap in the shower, yes, it does exist, but it's sort of something funny until it gets real. This one is from Suki. What was the very first thing you did when you got out of prison? The very first thing I did when I got out of prison was I just looked around. And then I looked behind me and I was like, oh my God, I'm out. It's an amazing, unbelievable, undescribable thing to be able to actually turn around and look at the prison and realize that for the first time in 7 years, you're on the other side of those gates. And I just took that and just tried to process all of that in that moment. It's actually funny because literally the day that I got released from prison, I wanted to start After Prison Show. That may sound crazy, but I did have a buddy of mine there at the prison to pick me up. And he had his camera. He was ready to start filming. We were literally going to start After Prison Show with me walking out of the gates of the prison. And we did shoot that footage. We actually shot a ton of footage. We literally had footage of me trying to learn how to use one of these. I mean, we had all sorts of awesome footage. Problem was, I just couldn't handle it. My anxiety getting back out into the real world after 7 years of being gone away from it, it was too much for me to handle. So as we're looking at the footage, I hated it. It never happened. After Prison Show did happen. It just took about a month after I was released. But after that, I went to Walmart to get some clothes and absolutely had a meltdown in Walmart because I was surrounded by so many people who I felt like were staring at me like I didn't belong. Like, it's different getting out of prison and being around everyday people when you haven't been around everyday type of people for almost a decade. Anyways, I have to wrap this video up so I can get it edited, so I can get it to all of you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!